Hey everybody, this is Roy Candy, and this is Favorite Game Friday, where we have a group of contributors with completely different tastes in gaming talking about their favorite game in the category of the week. This week we're talking all about games that you're surprised that you like. Is there a game that when you saw it, you weren't quite sure that you were going to be into it, but then you really enjoyed it? Make sure to leave in the comments down below a game that you were surprised that you liked, and let's get to all of our contributors' clips.
Hi, I'm Matt from Table Talk Reviews, and I thought I wouldn't enjoy Minecraft Builders and Biomes. I'm not a fan of the video games at all, thought this was a bit of a cash grab, but it turned out to have a nice tension between wanting to take some blocks, but not wanting to leave it open for other players to trigger a scoring round or the end of the game before you can do what you need to get done, and I just ended up enjoying it a lot more than I thought I would.
Back when I was growing up with my friends in high school, my friends CC and John just loved horror movies. They loved Cthulhu, they loved everything about H.P. Lovecraft. Never really my thing, but my friend CC introduced me to a game called Arkham Horror, 2nd edition, and I was just surprised how much I loved it. We still play it to this day. It's one of my favorite games of all time, and I am really surprised how much I like it, given that I just really don't care for Cthulhu mythos.
For me, I'm going to have to say there was a game that had cubes. It was all about spices and just gaining a little bit of points and stuff like that. And that doesn't seem like the sort of thing I'd normally be into. But Century Spice Road was a game that I love. I love the action system. I love the racing for the different spice cards and the different contracts you're getting out there. And just how quick the game plays makes me really enjoy Century Spice Road.
Hi everyone, I'm Nathan, and I've got just 30 seconds to tell you that my favorite game that is highly unexpected is probably Paladins of the West Kingdom. A heavyish Euro that takes hours and hours to play, and I'm going to lose most of the time? Who would have guessed? Or possibly Arkham Horror, a horror-themed game that takes a long time to deck build and has dozens and dozens of expansions? Who would have guessed?
Hey, friends and gamers, it's Frenchie. Happy Friday, by the way. Game that's been the biggest surprise for me has got to be Pret-a-Porter. I'm French. How do I know how to pronounce anything? Anyway, except for the hat, Frenchie is not much of a fashionista, so a game on the fashion industry didn't appeal to me, but when I heard it was an economic Euro, I decided to take the plunge. And the way that this game combines worker placement and set collection, where you're going ahead and building out an array of different clothing collection you've made to put out at different shows over different seasons to create prestige points based on trend and quality, becomes a really satisfying Euro that's right in Frenchie's sweet spot, and a game that tells me you can't judge a book by its cover. So that's my pick for this week. Hope you are doing well, and until next week, play nice.
Hi, it's Barb Maple, PhD, and my biggest board game surprise was Gloomhaven Jaws of the Lion. I was not at all interested in this game when it came out. The hype just kind of turned me off, and it didn't seem like my type of game. But when my spouse brought it home, of course I played it with him, and I love it. We're about 10 campaigns in at this point, and I can't wait to finish it. Happy Friday, everyone.
Hi, I'm Josh from the YouTube channel Josh Yaks, and I'm quite surprised that I enjoy Seven Wonders Duel and Agricola All Creatures Big and Small. And the reason this surprises me is because I never particularly enjoyed Seven Wonders or Agricola, the big sister games that these little two-player simplified versions are based on. And yet, I really, really enjoy these two games. Go figure.
Hi, I'm Julian and this is Libby and we are Boxed Meeples. You can find us right here on YouTube, but also on Instagram and Twitter.
I wasn't sure that I was going to like Bullet Heart. The mechanisms didn't sing, but actually playing it is super fun.
And a game I didn't think I'd like was Root. It's asymmetrical, it's complicated, it's hard to get into. But I've played 60 games of it and it's now one of my favourite games.
Hey everybody, my pick for the game this week is The Game, because I thought, why would a game where you're just putting numbers in order be any fun? And I bought it for a couple of dollars recently at a convention. We played it with the whole family, and it was fun. So yeah, who knew?
My pick for this week is Riverboat, because what it looks like is such a super boring farming game, but when you actually play the game, it's really fun.
Yeah, a lot of fun. All right, well, happy Friday, everybody.
Bye.
Hey everybody, my name is Daniel from the Board Game Faith podcast, and a game that really surprised me is Railroad Inc. I thought that we'd probably like it when we bought it, but I was surprised at just how much we loved it. It's become my favorite solo game to play, and I just find it so engaging and fun to, draw all those railroad tracks and those roads. I really highly recommend it. Kevin, how about you?
Yeah, my name's Kevin, and a game that my brother bought for me that I wouldn't have picked because it's about trees, photosynthesis. You grow trees, but it's actually a lot of fun, and you don't need swords and you don't need dice. You just need trees and sunlight.
Assalamu alaikum. The game that surprised me that I wasn't expecting I was going to like, but I ended up liking, is going to be Machikoro. And the reason that why I thought I wouldn't like it as much as I actually did was because I had played games like Space Base before I played this one, and Space Base is nearly similar kind of game which has had better reviews overall as compared to Machikoro. So I was surprised that when I played this later on, I wasn't expecting much, but I did enjoy it. And maybe it's just because of the simplicity of this one and how much my family got involved in the theme of this one as compared to space-based theme. And sometimes the environment around the table actually elevates the game experience for you more than the gameplay itself. And maybe that's why I enjoyed this much more than what I was expecting. So my favorite for this topic is going to be Machikoro. Happy gaming!
My pick this week for a game that surprised me is Santa Monica. Wasn't really expecting much when I tried it, but it turned out to be a lot better than I was expecting and had a lot of fun choices. What about you?
My pick is Lords of Waterdeep. I did not want to play this game due to the Dungeons and Dragon theme. However, it's easily in my top 10.
Surprise!
Hello, Twice as Nice Dice here.
And we're talking about games that we thought we didn't like, but we actually like them.
Mine was Marvel United. Mine used to be Obsession since last year, but now it's actually Lost Ruins of Arnak.
And mine was Fathomable. I don't care for the Cthulhu lore, and so I didn't think I would like it, but it ended up being a blast.
Mm-hmm. It did.
Bye!
Hey, Favorite Game Friday, Jared here from the Meeple Mentor YouTube channel, home of board game tutorials and news and more. And today we're talking about games that we played that really surprised us that we liked it. I'm going to mention a small box game that was shown to me. And at first I said, well, what is this? Like, why? I don't know. It's just, who knows what's going to go on. It's called Mountain Goats. And believe me when I tell you, this game really, really sold me. The gameplay is fun, tight, it is quick and easy to play, it's fun. I think that's the most shocking thing was how much fun this game is, and for such a small box and such this colorful, art and everything else, it's not a game I would normally just put on my radar as one that I would, definitely enjoy. But wow, if you get a chance to play this, definitely try Mountain Goats.
What's up, folks? I'm Dwayne from Blackboard Gaming. The game that I didn't think I was going to like, but it ended up being one of my favorite games of this year, is this game right here, Wonderland's War. So I'm not a big dudes on a map guy, but the way you battle by drawing chips from the bag, along with the theme, just really brought this game home for me. See you guys later.
There are so many games out there, and sometimes we're still surprised by the ones that we actually enjoy. Make sure to leave in the comments down below what games surprised you that you enjoy as much as you do. And make sure to check out our contributors from all around the internet. It's always awesome to have people join in here on Favorite Game Friday, and it's a fun community thing that we can all do together. So if you're interested in joining in on Favorite Game Friday, all you have to do is do a super short video and put it in the Google Drive link down below, and you can be in next week's episode. Next week, we're going to do the seasonal thing of doing spooky or horrifying games that are kind of scary. For this time of year, we always kind of do this sort of thing. You get bonus points if you dress up for your video. That would be super awesome as well, but that's not a requirement. But it'd be awesome to have you join in here on Favorite Game Friday for some spooky, creepy games. Anyway, this has been Roy Kennedy, and I'll see you on the next one.